you will see like all the people, they will treat you and everything like most welcome to be part of the movement and everything, you know. So that's a good thing about dancing.
The Nobody's Famous Podcast.
We're back, guys, on the Nobody's Famous Podcast. We're back at the Subsonic Studios, the beautiful Subsonic Studios. I got Bruno and Sherkan on the keys. And today, I have a very special guest, everyone. The one and the only Rudolf Ouea from Hip Hop Cardio. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, Adi. Thank you very much for having me. It's a real pleasure to be here in your podcast and to be invited by you, because it's been a long time we know each other. And thanks, because of you, I had this opportunity to bring Hip Hop Cardio to Abu Dhabi. And I really appreciate what you did also for me. And it's a pleasure to be here and to exchange with you for this episode.
Amazing, amazing. You know, Rudolf, we have to get in here. There's so many things to talk about.
Yeah, okay.
And before I start, actually, you considered radio at any point in your life?
No.
No, because you have the voice,
Yes.
right? So you
Right.
should.
Okay.
It's a deep voice that really works for radio, so you should consider it. This is some free advice, huh?
Okay.
It's
okay,
free
good.
advice, guys. just checking. All right. So very obvious question for you, Rudolf, is for those who know you in that are in your sessions and hip hop cardio and everything.
Yeah.
Honestly, like where like when you wake up in the morning, where do you get all this energy? Is it like in a box you open, you just and then you go? Because
No.
you have this type of energy that I don't think many people have.
Yeah. Actually, that the music will give me this energy. So every time I'm listening some music, I'm dancing, I have like this strong energy that I'm putting like I knew like even like from before when I used to dance, like I have a strong energy. And that's it. Every time when I'm listening some music, some pop, Afro, R&B, other music that I really like, it gives me like in this kind of trance. And, I have this energy to share with me, with people. So, yeah.
So if there was no music, you're just a calm guy.
I'm chill. I'm really chill. You can see now. I'm really... Put some music, you will see.
Okay, I know how to trigger him now. I know what to do. Bruno, you heard that. So yeah, okay. Nice. That's
Yes.
good. I'm the same, by the way. I'm the
Right?
same. Like
Right.
music is like, not only is it a big part of the show, but it's a big part of what I like as well.
Mm.
You know, like people who probably listening will know what I mean. Like if
Yeah.
there's a song playing and stuff,
Mm.
I'll just,
Nice.
really get in the mood.
Good.
And to flip it a little bit, since you're a professional dancer and you've been in many competitions, what was the most like stressful competition that you were at? Like I don't know if you want to explain how you were gonna win and something changed. You tell me.
Actually, there is maybe 2 competitions that it was really a big challenge for me. One of them is called the Just Debout. It's the biggest dance competition worldwide. It's happening every year in France. So they have like many selection in different countries, and each winner, they're going to face each other in Paris for during one day. So that's the competition where I saw when I started dancing. So I was like watching all these levels, all these dancers. I was like, wow, I was really impressed. And I said, one day I want to be here. So it was, for me, it was a challenge, because then after 1 or 2 years, I started to battling, doing different competition. And I tried every year to get to this competition. But every time, I was doing like different pre-selection in different country, never happened every time, because, like when you want so much something, so you get ready, you prepare yourself and everything, practice, but there is so many pressure, so you cannot make it. So took me like maybe 7, 8 years to reach
To actually participate.
participate to the final competition, because I was trying to do like the pre-selection in different countries and everything. Never happened.
You never
But
made
at the same time, I was doing different other competition, win the different competition and everything. But that competition was like special for me. It was like, we're gonna put you on the side. You're gonna wait. Yeah, so it took me like almost 8 years to join this competition.
Wow.
And the other one, it was one competition called the Cirque Underground. It's like a 3 versus 3 battle competition. So basically, they select like different team, some of the best dancers, bringing from every different place. So, and I was competing with some member of my crew against like some guys, some of the best dancers. And the funny part, it was like before we were supposed to participate, everybody, because they knew against which team we're gonna face. So everybody is gonna tell us like, oh, it's gonna be hard for you guys, like everybody was like, oh, you're gonna lose and everything. I was like, okay, it's fine. In my mind, I was like, I'm gonna show the difference, and we won actually this battle, and this battle will put me like with my crew in the international like scale, because like a lot of people, they used to watch this competition on YouTube and everything, and even when I came the first time to Dubai, people, they recognize me through this competition, like, oh, you are the guy who compete to this competition. We saw your battle, we saw your round. And yeah, at that time, like when everybody doesn't believe in you, you're like, okay, I'm going to show you I can do it. So I was really on fire to this competition, and people, they remember that. And every time, like even now, it's been like, we're talking about like 2013. But 2021, people, they still remember about this competition. So it was like special one.
Yeah, you're actually both competitions, you have something that maybe people do the opposite way. Like the first competition with Debu, it's like that was something that you really wanted, and you were so focused on it that the pressure, you didn't manage to do it. But that one, when somebody told you, like with Cirque Underground, somebody told you, no, you're not gonna win. You were challenged, and you managed to do that. So you did like opposite, because some people might say, if you focus on something and you work really hard, you will get it, but for you, it's just opposite.
Yes. At that time, it was completely opposite. And especially also for the competition Cirque Underground, 1 month before I was in Cameroon. So it was like maybe more than 10 years I didn't go to Cameroon. So I came with this energy, with some African roots, African energy. So I was really into it. I was ready for the competition, even if I didn't practice a lot before. But it's just like the mindset. It's only, for me, all the different competition is like 40% like your skills and everything, what you practice. But then 60% is like your mindset. How you're going to manage with the pressure, with the crowd and everything.
I want to really get into that. It's in one of my sections here, because even how the judging happens and like how do they notice that. So we'll be getting to this very, very soon.
All right.
Another question that I had for you, Rudolf, was this is more about like, because these are like the intro questions, this is more about hip hop cardio's workout style.
Okay.
What would you say to someone who isn't convinced of like a dance workout routine?
All right. So I would just tell him like, okay, you want to having fun, you want to listen some good music, lose weight, burn calorie. Don't feel the effort when you're practicing and everything. Just come. It's like only good vibes during 1 hour. You switch off your mind. You're just having fun. That's it.
I think the best selling point in that is the effort.
Yes.
Versus going to the gym. I mean, you said it even yourself, when you started. Going to the gym and all of this preparation and doing the workout properly
by yourself, you need like to be really motivated. For me, like that's something I don't really like. So that's why for me, pop cardio is like so the best way to combine dance and this workout.
Nice. And then the last thing on this section is this might be, it's a general question. Do you ever feel that did you ever doubt yourself that you might succeed in being a professional dancer?
Actually, I didn't want to be a professional dancer. It was a passion, because from the other side, maybe we're going to talk after that, I already have my job and my thing. So for me, even when I was in Paris, I was doing all this competition, workshop and everything. It was just a hobby on the side. It wasn't really like something that I really want to be into it, because the thing in my mind, I was convinced, like, if I'm starting to take the dance as in the professional way, I'm going to lose something, and the passion and everything, and I don't want that. So that's why I never decided to be a professional dancer.
And how does it feel now? Like, how do you feel now after all this?
I'm happy, like I'm happy about all this achievement, because I could manage different parts, my professional career and my artistic career at the same time. For me, it was more like a balance. So, and I just push it. And then I'm looking back like, yes.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. You have both, and
Yes.
you increase both of them
Exactly. Yes.
together.
True.
Although that doesn't actually happen in reality.
Yeah.
For sure, things from either one hand or the other might go up or down.
Of course.
I mean, the listeners and viewers know from my side as well. It's been the case for me on the show, and
Right.
there are moments where you're really like excited about it. It's going up.
Yes.
And then there are times when you have, let's say, your work and it's consuming everything, so it might go down.
True.
But I always say that if you have a baseline, if you have like a baseline you can follow, and keep those things within the same thing, and you keep moving, at least improving slowly, moving forward, then it's good. Yeah,
completely.
So that's some good advice.
Yes, exactly.
Hard to follow in reality, though.
Yeah.
So Rudolf, now that we have established a little bit about you, I'm sure we're eager to learn more. It's only fair that we talk about the dance culture, and we talk about your origins. Become this superhero.
Yeah.
And I want to ask first, though, how was your childhood like? Cameroon, growing up in Paris, what are the...
So basically, I was born and raised in France, in Paris, originally from Cameroon. My father is from Cameroon, and my mom, she's from Reunion Island, West Mauritius. But I grew up in Paris, do my studies, all my childhood in Paris.
Yeah.
Yes.
And how was it like growing up there? Were you immediately like exposed to the dance scene, or this was something you were trying to break into?
No, actually, since I'm young, I used to watch like different music video, Michael Jackson, Prince. We had this at that time when I was kids, this music. Now we call it disco, more like dance and everything. So I was used to watch all the music video and try to repeat it in the living room. And then also we have like different family meeting, and we used to dance with my cousins and everything. So that's something like we already have, like during like some different family meeting and dancing with my cousins. And but I start really late to dance, to take some dance classes. I was 18, but since I'm young, listening music, try to dance.
And how did your parents, like, how did they react to this? Like, they were encouraging you, or they were like, oh, this is on the side,
So actually, I grew up with my mom. My father was in Cameroon, so I grew up with my mom. And before I start dancing, like taking some classes and everything, I was practicing tennis. That's completely different and everything, doing like some competition. And then after that, when I was 18, I started to get some interest, because I was like, okay, every time since all this year, I love dancing, but I never taken like serious. So why not to check how it is, like to start to take some dance classes and everything. And to be honest, I didn't say that at the beginning to my mom. Like maybe after a few years, she heard like, okay, I'm dancing. How? Because I start to travel, think to give like some classes, and in my family, my cousins and family, they were like, wow, Rudolf, what he's doing is really talented and everything. So that's made my mom realize that, oh, okay, maybe I have something. But it was every time on the side, focus on your studies, work, everything. That's how my mom she is.
Yeah, yeah. And then it's only when you were 18, when you went to New York,
Yes.
that's when you took it for yourself, you took it a bit seriously, right?
So basically, for me, the good thing about New York is like make me realize what is hip hop, more about like the culture. Because before I was thinking, oh, I'm hip hop because I'm wearing hip hop clothes and everything, or listening hip hop music. But no, it's not about that. You know, like there is like a proper culture that, for me, it was really important to know, to learn when I went there. And that's really something which helped me to really to grow and to have a clear vision about what is hip hop.
What did you experience? Like, where did you go in New York?
So basically, the first time when I went there, I went to different like dance studio, Broadway Dance Center, different. At that time, I was 18, so I wasn't allowed to go to the party because it's 21. So we went with my friend, you know, in one event like this, and 21. So, and you know, I was like, at the beginning, I was really surprised because when you came for the first time in New York, you're like, you see the big building, it was like, wow, that's amazing, you know. And I was like, okay, the hip hop came from New York, so I might be face someone like is dance really good and can embarrass me or something like that. So I was like, when we went to this event, this party, I was shy in my side, like, I don't know if I have to dance and everything. But yeah, that's something like really, really important for me, even to I've been able to meet like some pioneer from the dance culture, pop culture. So to take some different classes and everything. And yeah, then after that came back to France. But in 2009, then I moved back there to practice my English, and I took like 1 year off because at that time I was doing a master's degree in finance. So I took 1 year off and I went to New York for like a internship. And yeah, then at that time I was living in Brooklyn, Flatbush, big building. It was like really impressed. Like when I was watching like some movies from New York, it was like that, you know.
Oh yeah, there's my house.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, where I am? Where am I? I was like, it was during the winter. It was so cold. I was like, Rudolf, where do you get? Where do you put yourself? But honestly, it was like really a good experience because I spent a lot of time there, and then I knew about like more about the hip hop culture. You know, like even like seeing like grandma from 80. She's listening Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre. I was like, whoa. You know? I was so impressed. And yeah, that's really part of the culture. So then it made me realize that, okay, so there is not only like about dancing, hip hop, but there is a culture behind that you need to know, you know, like even there's this famous event for Soldexby. 2 years ago, they invite one of the DJ from New York, and I saw the movies. It was showing like the place where I used to play. That's the place, APT, where I used to go to party, to practice and everything. So they closed now because that was the place where all the dancers, they used to go to exchange. You know, when you're going to New York, okay, there is the underground place.
What is it called?
APT.
APT.
APT, yes.
Yeah.
So I used to go there, and yeah, that was really, really special because I was really in the middle of the underground scene. And
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that.
Mm.
Like, how was it there? Like the underground scene. Like you met. Like how did you enter it? And when you were there, were you like did people accept you? Like, okay, this is a new up and coming like dancer and.
So basically, that's funny because how I get there is like I was taking some classes in this famous dance school called Broadway Dance Center. And one of the instructor, he used to have like some his party. So he used to invite all his students and different people like to his party. So first I took his class. But at that time in choreography, I was really weird. It was really weird, because then when they are practicing choreo, they are like machine. For me, I didn't have my mind like really to experience this kind of thing. But for me, my part was more freestyle. So you put the music, freestyle.
Yeah, and you
show
dance
it
how you
together.
want.
Exactly.
Yeah, no one was telling you what to do.
Exactly.
Then you're in New York, and this guy's like, you can't do this. You need to just.
Sure. And then invite my friend and I to his party. Then later on, and he was also make some love about us, like, oh guys, you need to practice for the choreography. So he invited us for his party, and then we were really happy because for us, like, okay, we are in New York. This guy invited us to go to his party, to this event. So we went there. He opened the door. And even before to say hi, he came to in front of us just to show us like, okay, he know how to dance and everything. And everybody was watching us. And for me, I was already in the mindset like, I'm battling people. So I was like, okay, I put my my bag, put it, and then my friend, bam, we start dancing. And this guy, he didn't expect that we're gonna respond like this, in the way like, okay, you were doing your class, we came as a student, but now if you're putting the music, you want to freestyle, let's do it. We are ready for that. And then after a bit, he stopped, and then he started to say hi and everything. I think it was like kind of respect. He was surprised about the reaction, but yeah, that is how we start to get in different dance underground scenes. And also at Broadway, they have like different dance instructors, like one of the famous ones called Brian Green, one of the OG of the hip hop culture. He used also to organize different events. We have also like one girl, Marjorie Smart, rest in peace, passed away. And she used to do also some house dance conference, house dance party. So yeah, we were like connected with different party, like it's like Dubai, like you, as soon as you enter in one place, okay, tomorrow there is this party, boom, boom, and then you just follow if you can.
Wow, that's amazing, man. I always imagined like I wanted to go to like this, just the party and everybody's dancing, and then there's a battle happening. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to like handle that.
You know what? In this kind of situation, you will feel like people, they are really welcome. You even you will not feel like, oh, maybe you don't know how to dance. No, everybody's like, they create like this energy, this vibe. You don't know how to dance, you don't know how to dance, you're more than welcome, And
Really, I thought it would be a bit intimidating for people.
It's gonna be intimidated for you because you're gonna be intimidated about this situation. But for example, you will see like all the people, they will treat you and everything like most welcome to be part of the movement and everything, So that's a good thing about dancing, like people, they know also how to welcome even like some new people like that. And yeah, that's something like when you experience in New York this kind of event, party, and the other side, I was also inviting to this kind of party like with big celebrity. For example, it was the name was Santos. It was Q-Tip who was playing, PDD who was hosting, Busta Rhymes, Jay-Z was there. I was like, wow, what? I'm in the movie or what?
Wow.
But that's a normal life in New York. You know, like they used to go in different places and everything. But for me, I was shocked. I used to just to see them on the TV. So to see them like, wow, in real life, I was like, wow, impressed. But that's all the thing part of the culture,
Wow. And that's just, it's really cool, man. Like it's cool, you know, like to be in that, and you're always working out, right? You're always dancing, you're always like moving and vibe. And so it's like you're getting connections and you're meeting people.
Exactly.
And you're being around like a very Because I always thought that it would be like, it's maybe the movies show you that, like, you know, those
Yes.
movies Step Up and whatever,
Mhm.
that there's always like the
Wait,
bad guys, you know,
yeah.
that, you know, that's why I was wondering whether it would be very like intimidating for you to, you know, to be in that kind of scene,
Mhm.
you know, but that just makes it sound even better that, you know, people will welcome you to
Yeah.
it, you know.
Mhm.
And I had the question for you, Rudolf, like, if was it New York, or initially because you had this dance passion, like, did it connect to your roots, your culture from Cameroon, or was it just something it's completely different experience, like they're not?
So actually, for me, it's like dancing was the way that I can really express myself. I'm someone like really reserved. I was shy at the beginning when I was young, and for me, it was like a way that I really can express myself, be who I am. No filter, you know, putting the music and just express myself. Regarding like my roots, I think it's taking a big part of that journey, especially because you know, I used to travel in different places all around the world to give like some classes, battle and etc. And when I came for the first time in Cameroon, second time, sorry, and I organized like a dance workshop, so dance class, where I invited people from the dance community from Cameroon to join. And people they came from different cities because they were like curious to see, oh, who is this guy originally from Cameroon? He's living in France, he's coming to Cameroon. He want to show us like some hip hop move and everything, hip hop classes. So they came, and I was just starting the warm up, everything, and I saw like the people behind me like follow and everything. Then I stopped the music. I was like, guys, I'm not here to teach you anything. We are here to exchange. So I put the music and we start to do like a cypher, like everyone was dancing. And for me, it was like something amazing because I really share, you know, and I learned so much. And I was like, wow, okay, this is where I came from. I understand why also I'm dancing in this way. And because I used to dance a lot with my chase. There is a dance called the Bikuti in Cameroon, like a traditional dance where they're using the chase.
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
everything.
I've seen that before. Yeah.
And so then that makes sense about like, okay, the way how you're moving. When you reconnect with your roots, that's why when I came back to France, I say to all the people originally from Cameroon, guys, you need to go back to Africa. You need to check, because that's something like you will not experience that in different other place, because now you can feel okay, it's your roots, and then when you reconnect that, you become someone else after that.
And the people that came it was kids, adults, doesn't matter who.
It was adults. It was more like dancers, yeah, teenager dancers. They came, and yeah, some people who used to do a lot of different events with Shen in Cameroon. Today we are still in touch because then after that I developed a project where I would like to organize some events in Cameroon, even like to bring like some different dancers from outside when they're going to Cameroon to organize their dance class, to support also Cameroon with the financially, and to try to help them to build also different events. So I was doing that as well. So yeah, for me it was like really important to help and to give back. Okay, thanks to dance, I'm here, but because also where I came from, my roots, it's make me who I am today. So for me today, it's normal for me to give back.
Yeah,
and to support.
That's amazing, because you have this sort of validation. You know, when you see that everything that you've been doing, everything that your movements, the way you dance, the vibe that you feel, or like the energy that you feel, it's not like you were doing something completely different.
Yeah.
And that was not part of it. Was like, okay, there is a full like culture that I still need to explore behind that. Yeah, it's the same sometimes with us, like you know, in the Lebanese culture, when you see like the depke dance or
Yes,
something
yeah,
like that, and
yes.
people go a bit overboard on the
Yeah.
weddings. I'm sure you know.
I know that.
You
I
know,
know
but
that.
it's it's part of even myself, you know.
Yeah.
But it's like something that, you know, you can really express, and people
Yes.
like get excited, and
Exactly.
um it's a very nice experience with people around, and everyone just enjoys. So that's such a nice you know, journey, or like a discovery that you had.
Yeah.
Really, it's really cool, man. A very nice experience. One thing that's pretty funny in this whole conversation that we're having with dance and all, and it's funny because you have a master in finance.
Yes. I have a master.
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's all that's the question. By the way, guys, if you're wondering if there was anything more, that's the question.
So yeah, actually, I have a master degree in finance. I study finance from one of the big school in Paris, and then I worked during 6 years in finance in Paris, La Défense. And yeah, for me, it was like the way, as I told you, my mom, she was really behind me, like to be focused, have a master degree, work and everything. And that's also something that I really want also to develop, to push, to see, can I do it? And okay, because for a lot of friends of mine, we were at school together, and they were also like dancing and studying at this. And at some point, they used to have to make a choice about like, okay, should I just be focused on my artistic career
And drop everything.
and yeah, or just have to stay focused on my professional career and let the other part. But for myself, I was like, why I cannot just do both? So yes, I just did both. It was like a challenging, no sleep, because during the day I was working, suit and everything. That at night, change, put my clothes in, go to practice.
I'm telling you, superhero. You know? He's like Superman. He's like in a suit, and then when he hears music, he's just, I'm ready. I can hear it.
Yeah, that's a bit like that.
Nice. And did the master, like, I mean, probably the obvious answer is yes, but when you came to Dubai
Yes.
and you had this opportunity to create hip hop cardio and enter this entrepreneurial
Yes.
life, did the master help you, or
Of course.
Okay.
Sure.
So-
because for me it was like the way, like even the business way, how to deal with people and everything, that I was already prepared, and the way also to how to organize your project, how you organize your schedule and everything. So that was something like, okay, I was already prepared with my previous life.
and did you think Dubai was going to be receptive to this concept, like, because you know, the message is somehow dance culture as well. It's not only like the, you know, when you look at it, it's just dance with music,
Yes.
and I'm working out.
Yes, exactly.
But you actually have another message there.
So basically, it's like when I came to Dubai, I saw just people like they really like hip hop music, they like to fitness, to work out, and yeah, I started, and yeah, I was the first one actually in UAE to create like a dance fitness movement and brand like this, hip hop cardio. Then after years, you know how it is, people they start to do the same thing. But yeah, when I came to Dubai and I did that, actually I started 1 year after I came to Dubai. So it took me like some time to analyze the market, how it is and everything, to try to see the reaction of people. And yeah, people, and I was really surprised, like when you say, and you say hip hop cardio, people, you don't need to explain. You know, that's a good thing also. Like you don't need to explain. People, they're like, oh, hip hop, cardio, boom, dance, fitness. The only way is like just to explain to people. You don't need to know how to dance to attend the session. It's not a proper dance class. It's like a dance workout. So even if you don't know how to dance, you don't have rhythm, you can attend the session and you can have fun. So,
Yeah, I completely believe that.
Yeah,
You know, I
exactly.
completely believe that. I think
That's
that's one of the good things that that you guys are doing is giving people some of that confidence back to
Yes.
them, that you can dance at a party and still look good. You know,
Yes.
you don't have to.
Actually,
yeah.
and I have some real example about that. You know, like some people were really shy when they came to the session. Some of them I used to see sometime in different clubs and everything, just standing on the table, drinking, not moving at all. And then when they start hip hop cardio, they say, okay, one day we say, okay, let's hang out all together with the people. They were the first one on the dance floor to dance. I was like, wow. So you see how it can change like the mindset of the people, like give you like more confidence. And yeah.
And I noticed even that your the other dance instructors that are with you, I noticed even they share the same energy, the same vibe,
Yes.
the same character as yourself. Were those people that you met through your life, or did you find them here in Dubai?
So most of them, I find them in Dubai. So I had like this clear message through all the people who are part of the team. So we have this message like dance workout. We're bringing the vibe, strong energy, something really easy to follow. So everyone need to keep this different route. That's why when and the main goal was like, okay, hip hop cardio. If I'm there to give the session, or someone else is there to give the session, it's gonna be the same. You know, like just I know I'm the person who start the project and everything, but at the end of the day, it's like everybody who are under this umbrella and teaching hip hop cardio, they're gonna share the same energy, the same vibe, and the same message.
Yeah, true. You don't want someone to say, "I'll only go if Rudolf is teaching the
Yes.
class."
No, exactly. But I was facing that also
Mhm.
at the beginning, especially here, because people when they start to take your classes and they used to have like certain way, certain connection with you. So as soon, for example, I remember during the summer I was traveling, the class was like, so it was
Yeah,
it's
well,
taking
yeah.
time to make understand that people, you know, because and you cannot say anything because people is normal. They have a connection with you and everything, so they want you to give them
Yeah,
the
it's like the
class.
personal trainer or like
Exactly.
your tutor
Yes.
or teacher
Yeah.
or something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. I mean, that's a challenge though. Yeah,
A
it's
big challenge.
Yeah. The other exciting thing that you guys are doing, and even just what's happening right now in the dance culture, I think it's been there for a while. It just now, things are getting even more serious. Like the kids and their skills, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
True. Actually,
Like
yes.
they can even compete with adults on many levels now on the skill level.
Yes, actually, we started hip hop cardio kids like in January now at BIP studio in Al Cruz. So they have like a shop in Dubai Mall, and then they open this warehouse where they have like a different equipment. The place is really really nice, and it's matching perfectly with the kids who want to enjoy to come to find a play. They have a game and everything, a dance floor with some light. We have some light on the dance floor. And we started hip hop cardio like that, but with a different vision. For me, I didn't want to start like a project like that as a simple like dance school and everything. With the connection that I had worldwide with the new generation that I can see, I could see like different like kids who can inspire other kids. So what I did with hip hop cardio kids, I took 3 ambassadors from outside, 2 from Paris and 1 from Netherlands, Fleur, Darren, and Willis. And those kids, they are really like popular on social media. They're doing like different video. They're sharing like some good vibes, you know, during like the quarantine, the COVID situation, lockdown. They were sharing like some really happiness through the social media. And I was thinking it was interesting like to bring them in the project Hip Hop Cardio Kids and to take them as ambassadors. Like when the other kids, they will see, oh, those kids, they are almost the same age as us. And they can do that. I can do that as well. But you need to practice. So instead of just to be here as an instructor, teacher, and teach the kids how to dance, we want also to challenge them and to show them like directly, these kids can do it, you can do it. So we started like that, and we did like, we have like different classes now in Dubai with kids with different style, breaking, Afro, hip hop, and we did also like camp, spring camp was really successful. That's why now we're doing also another one, summer camp, where I'm bringing like the different elements from the hip hop culture, DJing, graffiti, dance, not MC but beatbox, and just to make them, the kid, like experience all the different aspects even at their age. I don't say I was old, but not at their age to know more about this culture, but I want to give them like this opportunity at their age to experience all of that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like attention that you need to cater for, and it's not, as you said, it's not you're not just going to just dance school. You can learn as well, so it probably encourages the parents, more, that they're just learning more about the roots of the music, or where's the who are the figures in that music, and more about the other things, like which you mentioned about like graffiti, the DJing part and stuff. And maybe some of these kids at some point they also get famous or something, like on social media. Do you guys have like a way where you might manage their expectations a bit? Because if you get famous like that young, that's a bit dangerous,
true. But I could feel like I can see like different kids really talented for their age. Even when you give them like some exercise, some skill, they can catch it really quickly. And I knew like those kids, if they keep going like this, they're gonna be like crazy, like really, really, really good in a few years and everything. And it's been like only like a few months that we started. 2 weeks ago, they have like a dance competition, the first one after the COVID part. And actually, the kids, they perform. For after a few months, they perform in front of professional dancers. And I was at the beginning like, oh, I'm not sure if they are ready for that, because it can be like also like a nightmare if their first experience is not going well. And because they are kids, and they can be like really impressed about what's happening and everything. But they did really, really good. And I could feel like it gave them like some confidence. And now they want to do more, like they want to perform and everything. I said, wait, just practice here. You have time, take it step by step, and we're gonna.
Yeah, it's tricky, man. It's tricky. You need to just pace it a bit, because
yes, and even like as you mentioned about like the thing, like to maybe they can become famous and everything. That's okay, but the thing is like we need to keep them like, your kids. Take your time, be humble. Like you don't have to put your head. No. We try to give them also like some rules, and for them to
that's good. That's good. Before we finally close off this section, Rudolf, we talked about dance and it's amazing and all this culture and going back and traveling the world, but we never talked about the health benefits of actually dancing. Just really quickly, if someone is still not convinced, if you're still not convinced,
just to let you know, with the hip hop cardio, so 1 hour dance workout, you're burning between 500 and 1,000 calories. So in terms of even like happiness, that's something like really also helpful. You burn calories, you lose weight, and you work on your stamina. That's really, really important, like in terms of cardio part and everything. So that's something like really benefits if you want to do like a full body workout. That's a good way that without feeling the exercise.
Yeah, I mean, I love it, man.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't obvious already, I mean, because that's probably, I mean, I don't really go that much to the gym, and
Yeah.
if not at all.
Mm.
As you said, some of that is, the concept of going and doing all of that workout in a specific way and all. Maybe it's
Yeah.
not my personality, but if you tell me, we're gonna go and dance and
Yes. And especially, like now before, because with all the COVID situation, even people like who want to hang out, like party and everything, as I told them, like especially girls, they don't need to wear high heels
yeah,
to
true.
come. They're coming like
Just
with,
casual clothes.
casual clothes, sport clothes. You're coming, you're dancing. Nobody's disturbing you. You just finish your session, going back home.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's
it's less effort, but with more
yes,
benefit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Rudolf, as we close off the show, there's the final section. Shame, huh?
Yes, I wish we can stay longer to talk about it.
Yeah, I would love to,
Okay.
man. I would love to. With dance, I love it. When you were talking about how with family gatherings and you would dance and everybody, it was kind of, I used to kind of do the same, or even if it was like like a story and like a theater and stuff. So I used to like that stuff as well. But we have limited time.
Yes, right.
But it's about the quality of the conversation. Yeah. Is there something that you wanted to mention that I didn't ask you about? So is there something I missed or something that you would like to talk about? Some topic that is close to you? No? Okay.
Well, this is a tricky question.
It's a tricky question, huh?
You didn't expect that.
Well, I'll tell you something. I've said this on the show many times before, and you have laughed on the show, which is very good. And you have this laugh that is very genuine. I've said this to some other guests as well, that when they laugh, really it's you can feel it. So the classes are doing well for you. I can see. Okay. So my other question is, why did you decide to come on the show? On Nobody's Famous.
Why I decide? Because of you.
Really?
Because of you. Because honestly, like I really appreciate as you are, and we had this opportunity also to collaborate before. Previously, you about like the way how you present and the message, like you bring different personality on the show, and I like the just to know about like people history. For example, even like today you asked me different questions that I never talk about it even before, and yeah, so for me it's like really a pleasure to be here, and as I want to tell you, like thank you to help me to bring hip hop cardio in Abu Dhabi, because it's because of you if you had this opportunity to do all these different events. So I'm really thankful, and yeah.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, it was a fun time, man. It was fun. It was very new, very different. Experience, a different type of like content to give to people. Something they hadn't seen before. Something so simple that anyone can just join and be a part of it. I had a few minutes to dance as well, so you saw me. You saw me, and it was good. Okay, it was good.
Yeah, it was good. I can tell.
Don't. Yeah, but yeah, man, awesome. I think it was a nice opportunity, and I'm glad you touched on the roots as well, and just talking about your journey and how you discovered the culture a bit, because that was kind of one of my goals with the show, was to understand that, or just explain maybe a little bit more that the message that you guys are also doing is not just a fitness message, but it's also a culture message.
Culture message, especially now with the kids. Like for example, for the hip hop cardio adults and the kids, completely different. Hip hop cardio adults more like fun workout, but for the kids, like really to more about the culture, to give them like the real skills and different knowledge. So
yeah,
for the new generation.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. And And speaking about culture and message and all that, what do you think of the name of the show, Nobody's Famous?
Nobody is famous. I like it, but at the same time, I'm like, yes, people when they're coming here, nobody is famous. But I like the way like everybody is like, we are the same. We are at the end of the day, we are human being. There is no people up front. We are same equal. So I like this name, especially here in Dubai, because a lot of people sometimes they're thinking they are like someone, and no, we are just human and everything. So it's make like the broadcast really simple, like with the conversation. It's matching completely with the name of the.
Yeah, you even mentioned it also in an interview. You said, okay, maybe I'm this instructor, but I'm the same as you. Even
Exactly.
everybody is the same
Exactly.
level and
Yes.
stuff.
So for me, like a perfect definition.
Leveling the playing field, as they say. Yeah. Well, thank you,
Yeah.
Rudolf. And I have my final question is: do you have a question for me?
Do you have a question for you? Yes. How was this interview?
Oh wow,
Uh,
he's asking for it from now. Yeah. Yeah, it's putting me on the spot.
Yes.
Yeah, but you guys always like that.
Yeah.
You guys, this is dream come true for you right now. Listen, man, I wanted to, I was thinking about like doing this show. As I said, I really wanted to, because I like to dance a lot as well.
Mhm.
Like it's something that I really enjoy,
Mhm.
and my friends know, our audience knows also music is a big part of, a big part of the show. As I said at the beginning, and it just feels like something that you're doing. It's something like, how did it not? I mean, it exists, but how did it not like exist in this way? And it's
Yes.
something that people like me who really, for example, are, I wouldn't say like intimidated by the gym, but it's not the atmosphere that
yes,
I
that
would,
you like.
I would like,
Sure.
it just adds something, not adds, it's something new that really gives me something that I can, enjoy.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
so I was really looking forward to having this discussion with you. And I mean, I think it was great. And you should really take up my comment about, doing radio and stuff. Maybe doing a hip hop cardio podcast. Huh? This is all free, huh?
Alright.
It's all free.
Okay.
And you can talk about the culture a little bit
Yes,
more and all
yes,
that.
sure.
So definitely, you should really consider it. But yeah, man, like I enjoyed it so much. And do you have any like final words, anything to say?
Thank you, Ali, for having me. And it's I really like the way how you present everything, even the different question. And I just say, yes, believe in yourself, people, and no matter what, just focus on your goal, and yes, just live without regret, with no regrets, because life is short and you never know what's gonna happen. Spread the love. Try to share much good vibe that you can. As for example, I'm doing with the hip hop cardio, sharing some good vibes, make people happy. Just not thinking about myself, but also about people around me. That's why I'm doing also the kids. Try to give them like the knowledge for the future. So yeah, like a mission. It's not like living for myself. It's like living for people, and I'm enjoying that.
Awesome.
To give them this.
Amazing. Wise words at the end by a professional dancer. Wise words. Honestly, no, really. Amazing stuff, Rudolf. Thank you so much. We've reached the end.
Thank you.
Guys, make sure you check out Hip Hop Cardio, DXB. That's the Instagram.
No, Hip Hop Cardio on Instagram.
Okay,
like
no more. Oh yeah,
No,
that's cool.
yes.
Hip Hop Cardio on Instagram. Check them out. Sessions are
in the Fitness First for adults classes. So now we just finalize the contract. We're gonna have Hip Hop Cardio in different Fitness First in the UAE, and Hip Hop Cardio Kids at Beehive Studio.
amazing.
Yes.
So you don't want to miss it, guys. It's your workout of the week every week.
Exactly. Good vibes.
I haven't gone once because I don't live in Dubai. So It's difficult. But I'm here this week, so I might
Yes,
join.
Yes,
You know, and then-
finally,
yeah.
finally, every time we
And you'll feel the
talking-
fire on
Yes.
on the stage.
Can't wait.
So call the fire department, guys. Yeah. So thanks, guys, for tuning in. It's been an awesome show on the Nobody's Famous podcast. Make sure you listen to us on SoundCloud, Spotify, Anghami, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your listening sound experience. And you can watch us on YouTube, and we'll be with you all the way. All right. Cool.